this music conservatory. We're in Fletcher's office. We hear knocking.
Come in.
A door opens, the black gives way. We see seated at a polished mahogany desk, Fletcher. He looks as imposing and as well-dressed as ever.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Right, come on, close the door. I like to chat with students coming in and going out. How are you this morning?
Okay.
Do you want some coffee? You drink coffee yet?
No, thanks.
So, yeah, that's it.
Fletcher sizes him up.
So, no coffee?
No.
Well, I hear you're going out.
Andrew looks surprised by the warmth in Fletcher's voice. I'll just note, Andrew is thinking about leaving the school.
Yes, transferring to Colombia.
Did something precipitate this?
I just decided to try out some other things. Not focus only on drums, you know?
A beat, Fletcher looks at him. Is he upset, dismayed?
A lot of students pick up hobbies in their teens and then discover later that it wasn't really their life calling.
Yeah, I mean...
He passes by a first place prize plaque on a coffee table.
I was a little younger than my teens when I started drums, but...
What were you then, 12?
6.
Oh.
For a time I thought I'd go all the way with drums, but yeah.
Well, kids want anything. I wanted to be an astronaut. Thank God those I trusted talked me out of it. Good to listen to advice.
Yes, I found that. You're right. It's
good to get outside perspectives, so long as they don't have ulterior motives. I'd listen to what people you trust tell you.
Andrew nods, but that phrase seems to echo ulterior motives. Fletcher hops down from the desk and makes his way to the couch.
So, what will you study at Columbia?
Well, I'm not really sure. It's not a specific thing I have in mind.
Well, that's okay, you're young. Most people, it takes years for them to find their calling.
He lets this simmer for a bit, then...
I'm sure you'll find your calling as well.
He rises back up, a moment of silence.
I guess that's it, then. Any questions?
He notices Andrew looking at a photo on the wall.
That's Sean Casey, graduate 3 years ago. Now he's first trumpet at Lincoln Center. He came a long way.
So, are you still looking for studio band players then?
Some, yes, but it's no cakewalk. Most kids here can't last. Laszlo Polgar, Hungarian psychologist, declares in 1967 that talent is all about conditioning. Says he can make his kids, whoever they are, the best in the world at something. What that something is, he'll decide. He's a lousy chess player, but he picks chess because it's objective. Goes around looking for a wife, finds one who agrees to his experiment, starts having kids, Susan, Sophia, and Judith, gets them practicing before they can even talk. These weren't kids who were sitting and smelling the roses. These were kids who were going to leave an actual mark on the world. Who was the top female player in 1984? Susan. Who played the 8 straight wins Miracle of Rome in 1989? Sophia. And who is universally considered the greatest female chess player of all time? Judith.
He takes a breath, smiles. We linger for a second on Andrew, standing in place, taking it all in. Andrew's eyes quickly drift to the photos behind Fletcher, the images on the wall, the studio band with Wynton Marsalis, Fletcher at the JVC Jazz Festival, one jazz luminary after another.
Goodbye.
He extends his hand, Andrew shakes and heads to the door. He hesitates.
I just might give it some more time.
You really think you're good? Do you really think you are a good drummer?
I want to find out.
You need to have the nerves of steel to succeed here. If you really think you're good, practice on your double time swing. I'll check on you in Monday's Nassau band.
Great.
Okay, I'll see you Monday.
Thanks.
He closes the door. We linger on Andrew. A spark has been lit. Great, thank you. Wow, very nice reading. Wonderful, cold reading. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's talk about that scene. Even sewing and